I guess y'all fooled me tonight, huh? Joke's on me tonight. Nobody up in here tonight. I'm not gonna blame it on y'all to get your notifications. I'm gonna blame it on late Sunday night. Wasn't nobody expecting this. But I was expecting y'all. Was that a little too much to ask? Where y'all at? I must ask. Where y'all at? Y'all get on up in here. Somebody? Anybody? Tori Thompson, Awkward Beginnings. What it do? James Cash, late. What up, P? Yeah, my homie just asked me, what's tonight's topic? Man, I don't have no topic. I freestyles. But I do got something to tell y'all. What up, Big Lee, Carl Wade? I'm not gonna wait till everybody get up in here because ain't no telling how many people gonna get up in here, but they gonna get up in here. Keith Stone is working on a book. His preface is off the hook. But that's all he got right now. Should be a very, very interesting, eye-catching book. Sparks for Raymond, Blue Notes. He's working on a book. He's up to 1972 right now, or something like that. So we got some books coming. We got some more books from some G's coming, y'all. Y'all gonna y'all gonna have to stack your library up, man. I think the more people that wait, the better the books are gonna be. On YouTube and catching on me, Kev Mac Prices. S Gang, what up, homie? I know it's late for me. It's not late for you. You probably about to fire one up in a minute, huh? Yeah, I might call you. Been working all day. Man, look, there's something else I want to tell you. Man, I'm hot. I am sick right now. Not so much sick. I'm mad. I'm hot. I was doing a story about the house that I grew up in. So I'm going through because I took pictures of the house as we was moving, all the bad parts of the house. So I wanted to include them pictures in my story. So I looked for about 8 hours. I looked everywhere. I couldn't find none of those pictures. And I'm going through my hard drive with all my pictures for years, for decades, since probably, I don't know what, early 2000s. My hard drive broke. It just broke while I'm going through it. It just snapped, cut off. I'm like, what the hell was that about? So yeah, all my pictures they're not lost. They're not gone. It's the input broke. So now I'm gonna have to find somebody or the manufacturer to have to take the brain out and put it in a new module or fix the input or something. So we tried, but it's Sunday and it's late, so I'm gonna have to try another day and hope it don't cost too much. And then in looking, I'm like, damn, they when I bought that thing, it was 1 terabyte. They own 10 terabytes now. So I'm like, might be a blessing in disguise, but I gotta get this fixed first. So when they fix it, they can put the 1 terabyte on the 10 terabytes, and I have 9 more to go, which would be another shit the rest of my life. I'll be able to use that the rest of my life. The All-Star game looked like three students. I didn't waste my time looking at the All-Star game. I watched the three-point shooting contest, though. RJ88, what up? Cartoon KO 600 in second round last night. What? What you talking about, RJ? Because everybody told me the fight was canceled. So what you talking about? Was that a skit? They told me 600 is going to fight in Africa, so he don't have time to fight Cartoon. Welcome home, little Tookie, after 31 years. That's what's up. Yeah, that's today's news. Everybody's talking about little Tookie came on. Michelle, what up with you? But last night, see, Crystal, I ain't mad at you, Crystal. I know you worked hard last night, so I appreciate you. I want to thank you for that. Yeah, 200 points. I get it. It's the All Star game is always high. Sarcastic. Okay, RJ, got you. I told you those trolls last night was gonna get us over 3,000 views. Didn't I tell you that? So it got about 3,600 views, which is three times, a little more than three times what we normally get. So trolls be coming in hating, trying to mess up your program and everything, but they actually getting you more viewers. They actually getting you more hits, more commercials, and all that. So trolls are welcome here, Crystal, as long as they don't spam. I'm good with the trolls until they start spamming. You start spamming, you gotta go. What you think about the neighborhood Crips going at it on Brick Baby for not doing anything with DW Flame and Just the Hood? Infant Osmo, Crip Mac, ODM Slim, and many other neighborhoods disagree. What do I think about it? I think that's what you get on social media. I just think social media is built for that type of reply. And I'm not saying they reply ain't right or correct, but you open yourself up to a lot of criticism. And your cripping will be questioned on YouTube. Anytime you do something that's not up to par, I mean, the world is watching. This is YouTube. It's like TV. People watching. Crystal, it's all good, Crystal, but I'm like 3,600 views. Shit, I looked at the last couple. 1,000, 1,100. Yeah, like, 3,600 is more than three times. Did you go out with your son, this girl today? No, I worked all day. They offered, well, his girl offered. They were leaving, and his girl said, aren't you coming? I'm like, come over here. Nobody invited me nowhere. They said, we going to the new casino. Oh, what y'all going to do? Gamble or y'all going to eat? She said, I don't know. So I declined. I respectfully declined because I need to get these videos up. I got to work on this channel because I'm getting ready to go out of town. Lil Rick H. Abaz, late night chicken. So much BS on social media. Can't tell what's real. Everything look like a skit. I'm kind of with you on that. I think people like me and you, we thinking skit first. A lot of other people, they're not thinking of skits. They're thinking everything is real. Hey, Kev, did you knock some boots out here in Cali on your vacation? Nah, and I wasn't on vacation either. I don't consider going to funerals and looking for interviews as a vacation. Reggie Owens, what up, homeboy? I seen you left a comment on that Darlene video, man. So what was you telling me? Darlene was on some other show or something, and you didn't realize it was her? Yeah, he left me to dog sit like always, man. You know, I want to be a cool dad. So, say, my daddy asshole. But God, damn these whining ass babies. But what else is up? I know there's some more stuff going on YouTube that I don't know about that y'all can hit me to. Talk to me. Funerals is the best time to catch vulnerable girls. Come cry on my shoulders. I hope this comment ain't disrespectful. This is something I do. That's funny, but I don't cry at funerals, man. Like I said, I cried at Slip Rocks, but I'm not crying at in-laws' funerals. It's just something that happens. You know what I mean? I'm not that close to any of my in-laws to cry over their deaths. So I'm not looking for sympathy when the homies or in-laws die. So are there two Keystone? Man, that question is asked over and over and over and over. One thing, I'm going to answer your question, but one thing I don't understand, anybody that's watching gang channels or from a gang or interested in gangs, one of the first things you should learn is that there are more than one name in sets and other sets. For example, I see a lot of people still, after all these years, and after the Monster Kody interview and the Big U interview, still don't understand that Monster Kody from A-Tray Gangster is not Monster from A-Tray. With that said, yeah, there were two Keystones. Dark-skinned Keystone and green-eyed Keystone. Green-eyed Keystone was killed by the Durocs over a drug deal. And obviously the other Keystone you see being interviewed now, right? This is the one that's in Monster Kody's book. The Keystone that you see on here is the Keystone that Monster Kody refers to. Cuckoo dad from a cuckoo town, yeah, all respect. Grand fur grandbabies. It's just like a real name, like your real name. Like you're not gonna be the only Mark, or Thomas, Kevin, Curry, James. You know what I mean? There's gonna be other people with that name. You can only have so many names. That's cool, as Cutes would say. Cool. Like if I'm gonna have a scar, I want a cool scar like his. I want a cool name like his if I need a name and can't come up with one. What up, James Cash? What's up with you, man? Compton representing tonight. Hey, Kev, I don't know, man. I don't have no idea, me. Let me ask you a question, me. Can I ask you a question, a serious question? Why did you click on it? Why did you click on it? Was the title catchy? Was the picture catchy? Or was you looking for the content? You feel me? Uh, it's hard to clickbait me. It's hard enough to get me to click on anybody's shit. So, them titles, I don't believe what the titles say. It gives me an idea of what the video is supposed to be about, but I don't jump to the title. Yeah, if I see a cool picture and a cool title, I might say, okay, this might be legitimate, right? Kind of like dude was saying about everything looks like a skit now. Everything looks like clickbait to me. And that's why I get mad, man. You know, I tell you, I try not to be mad. I understand all that old bullshit I be saying that has become so cliche. But I get mad when people say, oh man, your video was 8 minutes. Oh, way too short. Oh, I want more. Nigga, you mean to tell me y'all watching 37-second videos, nigga? And getting 10,000 views, nigga? And, but you expect the world from me, nigga, for 4,000 views, nigga? Man, get out of here. I'm only interested in original content nowadays. Everybody making a video of other people. Yeah, Cutes called me today. And that's how we ended up talking to Sparks, and I found out about his book. I got the rose on what rose on what rose. I don't know what you're talking about. So Q's called me because somebody that made a long video using all my interviews. Something about how the Crips took over prison. I didn't watch it. I forwarded it to Sparks for Q's, but I didn't watch the video. But yeah, it's pretty hard to get original content nowadays as it appears. That's right, James Cash. That's right. That's right. what kind of dogs your son got. He got these little, whatever you call them, bullies, whatever. French bulldogs. The kind that can't breathe, the kind whose nose is smashed in, so they gotta breathe out their mouth, but they don't open their mouth, so the wind is hard to come up out of them. It's hard for them to inhale and exhale. Like they struggle to breathe. Like they done ate a bunch of cotton and got cotton stuck in their throat or something. Appreciate you, Kev. Always go back to watch older interviews and content of yours, brother. Timeless classics. Your catalog is untouchable. Kev, price of knowledge and truth, homie. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. CIP Bull from 190. Did you hear about the dude in comment? I heard about it. I didn't see it. I thought about it all day today, but I never had. I haven't had a chance to Google it today, and I haven't watched no news, so no. But I heard about it yesterday. Mac Kids and Maniacs put me up on it. But I must say so, James. We got a nice catalog, man, and we got quite a few people that passed. So it's gonna be hard to get them interviews, right? Cause do you plan for looking out, Ghost Resume Network? Give me 1 second. Cause do you plan to do a more in-depth documentary material on the 90s and Space Ghost? I absolutely do not. However, it was brought to my attention that Space Ghost is not only open to coming on CAMAC, but looking forward to coming on CAMAC for a phone interview. So, if and when that happens, we'll add Ghost to the catalog. But no, I don't plan on doing any in-depth documentaries on nobody really, unless you're referring to the little segments I do on the Blue Channel. Okay, Mike Ascari, good looking out, bro. Just got my first 1,000 subs recently, big bro. So it's only right to pay it forward to where my journey began. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. For those that's in the comment section, if you remember Mike Ascari came on here talking about the 415s, Kumi. Go follow his channel, man. Go follow his channel. The brother is obviously a real one. The brother obviously pays homage and respects the platform. So y'all go subscribe, check him out. Who's the best fighter you know? I don't know, but Roscoe was one hell of a fighter. Roscoe took some L's now. He took some L's, just like Mike Tyson, just like Muhammad Ali. Roscoe took some L's, but I never seen Roscoe take a L. I seen Roscoe pulverize dudes. Pulverize them. Just, man. So Roscoe to me, probably. But again, I'm not saying he's undefeated. I ain't saying he's the baddest dude on earth. But he was one hell of a dude. He was so strong. So he was probably a lot stronger than even, I don't want to say his physical ability, because to me his physical ability was awesome. But he had, got knocked down a few times. So uh, can't say he's the best fighter ever, but he's probably the best fighter that I know. Paul Bloomfield, what up? We need Space Ghost phone interview, cuz. Keep us posted. I'll try. If your dog lives 14 to 15, that's a good long life for a dog. Dogs are here for a good time, not a long time. Hey, man, you sound like me when I go to this massage parlors, man. Damn. Everyone gonna lose if you fight long enough. There's an old saying, if you haven't lost a fight, you probably didn't have enough fights. That's all I watched is old Killmack interview last night. I was on Monster Kody interview. That dude was so smart. Yeah, Monster's very intriguing because sometimes you gotta watch his interview over and over and over because each time you watch it, you learn something new. You catch something that you didn't catch in the prior viewing. You want another dog? Absolutely not. I do not. Monster Cody and War Stories, The Bomb. You gotta peep that series. Yeah, that was a good series. Good series. I don't think we got it on tape, but we might have had it on tape. Where he said, dude, he agreed to be filmed, but he never knew it was gonna be a documentary. He never knew it was gonna be for financial gain. He said he thought he was just talking to a dude and reminiscing, sharing some good stories. He's had no idea dude was gonna go make money off it. So he was hot about that. He was really upset from what he told us about that. He found out while he was in prison. Some young dudes walked up, told him, "Hey, I seen your documentary." He like, "Documentary? What documentary? I ain't done no documentary. War stories, fool." Uh, I don't know, James Cash. I think uh, I think he knew what we know now. You know, monster. You got to remember. See, I don't want to say anything about monster that might be perceived as inappropriate or derogatory. But if you look at his video, he says some things in his video that tells you about the life choices he done made. So yeah, Crystal, rest in peace to Mr. Monster Kody Sanyika Shakur. Very smart individual, very articulate. Yeah. Do I think I'll top that interview? It's hard to say, man, because we're talking about a street legend and a legendary author, and he was a real good historian. So, based on that alone, it's going to be hard to top that. And he's probably the most intriguing name in all of gang history that you could have interviewed. Of course, Raymond had passed. Uh, Jamel may not be the best person to interview. Tookie has passed. I look up to Monster growing up. Is that right? You that young? I wouldn't have thought you was that young, James Cash. You ever seen Kobe live? Absolutely. I can see the Lakers making it to the top five seed. You think so? My homie GP called me yesterday, and he was like, "Yeah, they got to get to the sixth seed or the fifth seed." And I was telling him the experts said you could forget the sixth seed. The experts say if you a Laker or a Laker fan, you got to hope for a seventh or eighth seed. Yes, 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 it's deep. What up, KP Video News? Yeah, KP. I think that's what Reggie Owens was saying. Yeah, I had to get two Monster Cody books. I got two of Lala's books and still don't have one right now. See, them damn trolls gave us so many numbers last night. What are trolls at? Trolls, calling out trolls. I really do because as long as AD stay healthy, they're coming together at the right time. AD been pretty healthy. I mean, for AD, he's been healthy. Can LeBron stay healthy? Oh man, something for men and I. So, so let me see. Teacher Donald Bakir used to read Monster Cody prison letters to us in Washington. Wow, that's interesting. Very interesting. I was talking to Baby Esmac a while back, and I was going through some old stuff. I'm like a hoarder, so I'm going through some old stuff, and I find a letter from Monster Cody. I forgot that me and Monster had corresponded when he was in Pelican. I don't think this was. No, this wasn't early on. This was later on. Cause when is Pretty Boy's book going to be released? I don't know, man. I ask him that all the time. But like he said, you can't just put a book out without checking with people and letting them know their name is in there. And, you gotta check the different legal aspects and the editing, and then you gotta think of the juicy stories you want to put in there, all that type of stuff. So, as I told Sparks today, don't rush the book. Make sure the book has everything you want in the book. So go ahead, put it together, but there is no hurry. Slow down, read it over, and then you can figure out if it's something you left out, something you forgot about. And talking to somebody else, you might remember some other things that you could add in there. I think that's what Frog is going through right now. Frog done added a lot to his book. A lot of the things that he's adding to the book now, he hadn't thought of before, or he didn't have the accurate story to put in there. But after talking to different parties, he has a story down pat. Some dogs are just pathetic, and I think to myself, why does this exist? Me too. Nothing is worse than a book that is poorly written. Hey man, Sprung was poorly written, dog. You're right, but my book was poorly written. Well, at least the grammar was written. What was in 94? Monsters book, 93. One last question. Where can we get I didn't know Mike Conception had a book. I don't know where you could get it. The hardest part is editing for the author. It's easier if you're not the author. Because if you're the author, you won't catch a lot of your mistakes because it still looks the same to you, it sounds the same to you. But somebody else reading it, they'll catch misspelled words in a heartbeat, run on sentences, commas and periods in the wrong place, words that's not capitalized. Too much stuff can get you ace locked up writing a book. Yeah, but a lot of stuff. I mean, you talking about dudes. Keystone like 63 years old, 64, 65 years old. Man, stuff he gonna be talking about is 40 years old, 50 years old. And yeah, I mean, you obviously don't want to talk about no murders if you haven't already been, you or whoever you're talking about hasn't already been tried in court. You don't want to talk about no shit like that. But your everyday life and crime, I mean, you can talk about that shit. Kel Mac hearing Pretty Boy saying he didn't smoke or drink is insane. There's a few people like that. Them riders banging a hood who didn't drink or smoke was the realest. A triple crown in basketball, Damian Lillard. That would be the most money if they can strive for a triple crown and basketball. No, I was a freshman in '94, and I remember reading it, and it was crazy. I don't think nobody could ever write a book like that ever again. Well, depend what you mean by that. I don't think there can be a more classic gang book right now. I agree in those aspects, but you got different writers. You got different type of intelligent people that can tell some good stories, and it'd be a good book. But see, what made Monsters book is so good because you get Monster was like the first person to really talk about the Crip Mob and CCO and stuff. Monster talked about the '68 trade war, and people wasn't writing books like that back then. So his book will forever be classic, without question. That's like the leading gang book. Miss Rashid, for the beautiful and dedicated ladies that came. Yeah, and I was about to say thank you. I thought you was calling me beautiful and dedicated to my work. And you put ladies at KMB. Shout out to the ladies at KMB. I appreciate y'all. Crystal with her hard working self. Crystal, I might have to get you a pedicure. Yeah, get your feet done, Crystal. Get you a foot massage and a pedicure. Pretty Boy and Monster are what you call inverse opposites. One was the drug tester, one never used a day in his life. Interesting comparison right there. Facts on that monster book. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. KPD is in trial. I don't know, man, but you can't compare KPD to everybody else. KPD is less than a tenth of a percent, man. KPD is just one guy in something with hundreds of thousands of gang members. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what's going on because I'm not watching the trial, so I can't get off into that. Anyone talking down on Monster couldn't walk 2 feet in that man's shoes. Damn. I noticed a lot of negative BS toward Monster Kody. Well, there's gonna always be some negative about Monster Kody. A real one in the gang is gonna respect the gang, and that's just all to it. But then you gotta understand, Monster had rivals. Monster not only had natural gang rivals, he made enemies, right? Okay, now you go from there, go to the people that was jealous of him. Go to the people that knew him and was friends with him and was jealous of him, right? Now, put yourself in the shoes of some of those that was his victim. Getting your pockets taken, getting your pockets ripped out, getting your dope taken out your hand, getting your car stolen. You feel me? So, a little bit of all of that, man. It's all of that. Like y'all told me, man, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing something right. Monster for sure had haters just on dropping the book alone. Remember, it wasn't cool to do that. And he did that, and he got a lot of initial criticism, which most of it went away, especially after the guys on the East Coast picked up the book and loved it. Then you kind of, most of the negative stuff about the book, being an author, kind of went away, especially after Tookie wrote his books, his children books, and Blu-rays, Black Redemption. Did you read the ICE opinion? No, I don't know what the ICE opinion is. James Cash. I don't know. I can't say for sure. His haters want to write a book now, but I would say probably a lot of his haters want to write a book. Yeah. Top 10 movies: Scarface, Independence Day, Animal House, Fury, I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker, Attack from Mars. That's probably one of Google's favorites. Titanic, Rambo, The Godfather. Godfather was pretty good. No, oh yeah, you put Scarface up there. All right, that's cool. No Friday, no Boys in the Hood, no Players Club, no Coolie High, no Cheech and Chong, no Richard Pryor. A biography on Ice-T in 94 or 95. No, I didn't read it. I was gone a lot in 94 and 95. Friday is my stuff. Central over Friday. Man, you must have went to Horseland. Donald Bakir must be your grandfather, your uncle, or one of your teachers. Man, this nigga gonna come over here and talk about how hard his freestyle was on street gangs. Like he didn't do a freestyle on Mac videos, nigga. You could have just said his freestyle was hard, nigga. You trying to tell me he did better at street TV than he did on Mac video? I used to write all my papers while watching The Godfather to be young again. Got you. Miss Rashid, what's up with you? You got your taxes early this year? My grandmother is a pigeon lady. We had pet birds. Pigeon lady. So let me guess. She used to feed the pigeons, the wild pigeons, the gray and black looking pigeons. Did she feed them at home or at a park? Donald Bakir is the greatest teacher to ever hit the LA Unified School District. The movie South Central is based on his book Crips. Facts, facts, facts. James, you back in your hate mode. You hate pigeons, huh? Damn, see, Rashid? I say it is a problem, and I owe you an apology. I'm gonna remind you every time you say it. Not pigeons. You sure it was pigeons and not seagulls, dog? Yeah, them pigeons must knew you hated them. Cause usually it's seagulls, man. Pigeons usually don't hit you like that. KP looked like he helped choreograph the moves for the Five Heartbeats. My dad has been a taxi driver. Oh, you know what? Can y'all actually hear me? Cause my microphone is so far away. I hope y'all could hear me clearly. Any word on real riders who did it without being high or drunk? Any word? Like they supposed to contact me or something? Um, Contrary to belief, all gang members don't get drunk or high. He said seagulls know better. Seagulls be full of it. They was hanging up on the buildings and store tops. They ain't. Yeah, that's true. When they on top of them high buildings, they turn around backwards, nigga. Boy, they strategic with it, right? They turn around backwards. Or when they on top of them billboards way up in the air, yeah. KP Video News like soul playing. Yeah, man, you always got a flashback pic with a clean car and clean clothes. But what a fresh cut. Shit, I didn't cut my hair back then, fool. Barely cut my hair now, fool. Let me see, I got a picture of one of my pilots, man. I've been a victim of the seagulls before, though. They done got me a couple times at Webster Junior High School, man. And there's nothing you can do. You be ready to fight a classmate because they laugh, nigga. Like, they ain't done nothing wrong. It was the seagull. You be ready to give somebody a black eye when a seagull shit on you, man. Let me see, man. Here go my clean little Impala. It's probably the only pictures I got. I don't really take pictures of this car right here. Was that sucker clean or what, man? That thing was clean like a Lexus. With the light tint, didn't have tint wasn't too dark, right? Proper. That's the one that was in the story, man. When I went over there in Compton and Carson, and they leaning on my car and shit, just leaning on my shit. Them probably was the weakest rims I ever had. Yeah, that was a G whip for sure, for sure. What was your favorite car throughout the years? I don't know, man. Maybe this Rag 64, maybe 5.0, the Rag 5.0. But I had love, man. My first car, I had love for my first car. Let me show you my first car. I gotta email it to myself real quick. My man say my whips was clean, my clothes was clean, but no fresh haircuts. That show is cold, man. But I take that. Nah, they didn't give me the mail, man. Picture ain't too clear though. Come on, man, get up there. Ah, all right. All right, there we go. Yeah, 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 man. How about them Hayachis on there, boy? Got the roll bar up in there. Took the catalytic converter off, so I had that sound up on there. Let's see. Here's my the powder blue. Yeah, the powder blue is hit. Absolutely, the cutlass definitely kept me in trouble. Right? Man, I don't know why people going against Michael Jordan. Homie. Rasheed Wallace was going against Michael Jordan. So you know everybody gonna come out and go against Mike now. All it takes is one person to say something about you, and everybody will jump in on it. You know what I mean? I've been saying FMJ before all of them, Kobe to go. But Kobe learned from Jordan, though, man. Can the student really be the GOAT? He used all Kobe's moves. I mean, Kobe used all Jordan moves. Kobe would consult with MJ. I can't give him that. I love Kobe. I'm a Kobe fan, I'm a Laker fan, but I can't put him above MJ though. And Kev, I'm doing food with my roller pigeons. Got some good breeders from Keith London. That's what's up. Got some babies. I just Bandit. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Congratulations, man. Keith London. Is Keith London from A-Tray Gangster? Or he just grew up in the A-Trays? That's Keith London, correct? I always heard Keith London had good birds, but I wasn't into the competition birds. I want my birds, bro. You heard what my son said last night. He said I had birds that would spin. They would just spin and spin and then break their neck. I didn't want no roll downs, but that's the kind of birds I wanted. I wanted birds that was gonna roll poles, man. I need at least a pole. At least a pole. If I could get two poles, I could get you to go up to the dot and come rolling down for a long time and come up out of it. You the type of birds I like. Y'all don't have to kit. Y'all get back in the kit after you finish rolling. If Bronny goes to the Lakers, I don't think it will raise a championship banner stake. Man, I watched USC play the other day, right? Was that yesterday? I seen the Trojans play yesterday. And that guard for USC is so cold. Cold. I see why Bronny don't play. That dude took over the game and was scoring, dog, against Colorado. Kareem Abdul is the GOAT in Los Angeles. Okay, he lived over there. I figured that. I figured he lived over there. I don't know if he was from there, but yeah, I think, matter of fact, I want to say he had a pet shop on Western. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but I think Keith London had a little small pet store on Western, unless he lived on Western. Oh no, KP Video News, you're absolutely right, homie. You are on point, KP Video News. You're exactly right. What about the glass house, KP? I like birds that roll hard and fly back to the kid. Roll down. Yeah, roll downs are worthless, absolutely. But here go the thing, though. I mean, if a bird roll down and die or roll down, it doesn't necessarily mean he's a roll down. You know, if you don't fly your birds regularly, you know, they may not know what they're doing. Just like a gymnast. You can't have a gymnast kicking it in the rain. Don't go outside because it's raining this month. And then you take them to competition and they A1. Nah, you got to get up in there every day. So you got to fly your birds every day. every couple days. But you can't just leave your birds in the cage for 2 weeks and then because of hawks, and then you fly your birds and they still coming into their home. Yeah, man, they get to rolling and bow. They don't come out of it. But yeah, it's cool. I mean, you want your birds to be in a kit, but like when you say roll down is worthless. Well, to me, just flying birds in a kit is worthless. I don't want to see no damn birds just flying around and flying around and flying around. Motherfucker roll, spin about 10 flips. I don't like that shit. That shit is nothing exciting about that to me. I want to see my birds get around, get around. I want to be like, ooh, damn. Who was that? Who was that? It's a red. Which red? I don't know. Let's see what red that is. Like, if I'm not speaking for the competition guys or anybody else that raise roller pigeons, but if I got a kit, let's say 20 birds, I got a kit of around 20 birds, and they all the same. They all just stay in the kit. They stay in the kit. They spin about 10 flips, jump right back in the kit. If a hawk come and hit one of them motherfuckers, I'm not going to be mad because I got 19 more just like it. I want some birds up in there when the hawk catch that bird, I'm sick. Like, damn, I want to, when a bird come down, I want to know if I could save this bird because he's one of my best. He's great. You feel me? What's up, y'all? Y'all win some money?
You know, he did it again.
Man.
He brought it back and then he lost it.
Why you let him?
Huh?
Why you let him?
I didn't. I was behind him. I was like, let's go.
Man. Oh, thanks. You can leave it in there. Thank you.
I was like, let's go.
Kev, you crazy, man.
That was your chance. You got it all back.
Can I tell my audience what you did? You should be sick. You ready to go home? I'm ready to go. That's a shame, man.
No, you were doing really good. You got it all back. No, you still lost the same amount from this morning, though, so it's not that bad, but he got it back.
How much you win back? 2,000?
Huh?
2,000? More? Less?
Yeah.
Man, what you sell your dogs for? 500?
She's shaking.
Cheap.
Okay.
Oh, man, you crazy.
Okay. She's shaking. Time for her aspirin.
Yeah, she's a drug addict now.
Oh my God.
She needs some.
Yeah. My boy birds never break the kit. They roll one at a time. They roll like yo-yos. I mean, that's cool if they roll often, right?
Oh, you scared her. Look, she knows what's in there.
Because she heard the video.
Man, that's too much. It's like you guys got 2 babies. You can't even have 2 dogs and 2 babies. Damn, he gonna make it choke.
Oh, she's gonna spit it out.
Yeah, he gonna make it choke. Why you don't put in some food?
I tried that, but she spit the food out.
Give her some water.
You want to pick this?
Yeah, give her the piece of burger.
When?
Yeah, she been tripping now. She don't want to eat nothing. She's like,
Look, she's spitting the bill out.
Did she spit it out?
no. She's trying to swallow it on her own tongue. You don't want nobody forcing nothing down your throat. Mom and dad back. Yeah, mom and dad are back for sure. And our hour is almost up. I used to ride up and down Western Avenue because my dad drove the Western bus back in the day. Do you remember Ash Red?
Yep.
Silver?
Silver, ash red. They made the best birds.
Yeah, you remember that?
Yep.
Good job.
Hey, Ash red was the boy, silver was the girl.
Remember he actually had smashed his leg and he used to hop around like that?
Yeah, I remember that. You ever see pigeons with no feet?
They don't make those.
Nah, pigeons be flying around and walking around with balls on their feet. They be landing on barbed wire and slice their toes off. Yeah, are you a dog or a cat person? I'm both. I'm a dog. I'm a dog. Why must I like that? Why must I taste the cat? Nothing but the dog in me. Bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay. Bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay. Had a pet store, but when he got caught by the feds for killing them hawks, he lost it. Damn. I've never killed a hawk before. And I had a hawk. I had a hawk. When I got out of prison, I didn't even have no birds when I got out of prison, so I had to start over. And I built this cage by myself and I put pigeons in there. And I came outside, man. Man, this hawk was huge. Biggest hawk I ever seen in my life. And he's outside on the cage, like it's his cage. And I'm throwing rocks at him and he won't budge. I'm scared of the hawk. Cause that nigga Claus was like, and he was not scared of me. So I went in the house and shit.
You told me about it.
And I came back outside. Now the hawk done flew to my back door and he's over the roof of my back door. Nigga, I am not going in that backyard. If I could have threw him a key and let him go in the cage to get a bird to get the hell out of there, I would have done it. Them hawks ain't no joke. But I gotta go, y'all. It's time for vanilla shake and French fries. I used to raise pigeons in Compton, and when I moved to Riverside, I figured out I was doing it all wrong. Yeah, a lot of people. Oh yeah. What's his name? Higgins. Forgot Higgins' name. It wasn't John Higgins. Forgot Higgins' name. Yeah, Higgins stayed out the way. He had some good birds too. He thought he was the shit. But yeah, growing up as a kid and nobody teach you how to raise the birds, you can get some things wrong. As I got old, as a kid, I learned to breed them on my own. But when I got older, I learned how to train them. So when I was young, I didn't know how to train a bird. I thought I was doing everything right. We weren't training the bird. When I got older, I got off on training my birds. After I breed them, train them, start my own strain and stuff like that. But what was my point of saying that? Torrance got it. Oh, so Compton had a bunch of them fast hawks, man. Them fast hawks. Falcon hawks. Them Compton had it tough with the hawks. Where I lived at, you had them big giant hawks, which really wasn't no major threat. But then the Falcon hawks started to come toward the end of me raising. I guess we had like a whole bunch of rain, and I guess the hawks were hungry, or the hawks migrated toward our area up in the hills, and they were treacherous. Niggas in Compton used to be busting on them with rifles and pellet guns. Hey, I'm out of here, y'all. I'm abruptly bringing this live to an end. I'm gonna tune in with y'all tomorrow night because I'm gonna be up all tomorrow night, y'all. So be looking for me tomorrow night, early before it get late. KP's coming on. Mickey D's gonna come on and talk some sports. Maybe he can answer some publishing questions for y'all. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.